Hey, this is Beebee here with my dog Ruby. We're here to get that A. This is I Love You, Colonel Sanders. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson, truly you do. Which is why in 1776, after the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was the chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders and you miss the most important parts. Who can blame you? When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Noodles? Naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? Oh. These questions are getting harder. Glass of water. It's cool and crisp like the purest snow melted by a mountain spring. Hey, that was mine! It was from my favorite toilet. You owe me $6. Oh no. And you've got excellent taste. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim. And your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Why do all these people have to make announcements? Do they think they're like the fucking president? Like, what the hell? Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competitive cook-off. That's a good pose for her. I like that one best out of all the other ones she's done. Demand that they stop wasting everyone's time. Step up and tell them you're on. Fuck it. A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it. I'm not the fool, you're the fool. Fool? Good one, Van Van. I like your gumption noodles. Eh. I'll be watching your performance. Oh no. The pressure just increased. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. Burr, 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 burr. Just then a huge blast of light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, timer ready. This is what I'm talking about. Or that's what I'm talking about. Aroo! Oh no, I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. Oh, okay. And that was an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. Please don't Google it. I hope its message lifts you to victory. Sure, whatever, dude. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now is my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. You had his chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. Oh no! Oh fuck! Oh no! What temperature does water boil at? 100 degrees Celsius. That's right. But how would you have even gotten into this school without knowing that? Winner gets to rub my belly. Let that enticing offer motivate you. I'd really rather not. You're gonna need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. How many herbs and spices? Fuck! 7. That's wrong! Oh no! I've seen schnauzers with better sense than that, and miniature kind no less. Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Trust. That's wrong. I'm begging you to get it together. Next question. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day, you meditate on his advice, and draw energy from that place. This would be a great time to harness that energy. Where does it come from? Oh no. That's right. Okay, phew. A small town where dreams are born. This is your shot, and you're not gonna miss it. Aru! You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Sizzling. That's wrong. Fuck me! Don't make me get the spray bottle. Is this the end? Game over. I guess I have to try again. Because I can't accept failure. I'm here to win. I'm here to win. This is highly stressful. I don't do well. Wait, let's click the fast forward. Okay, we go, we go, we go. Okay. Please sit down. Okay, the timer, time ready. Okay. Let's go, let's go. Okay, I'm really anxious. 100 degrees Celsius. Alright. And then you're gonna need to season this chicken. 11? Okay, so that's why I clicked 7. I was close, because it rhymes. You may not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Now that you've got some basic steps down, it's time to elevate your craft. Gratitude. That's right. Okay. You must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Your classmates. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. When you were a child, your father said blah blah blah. You're not gonna miss it. You try to shut down the noise of the arena. What's the sound of success? Silence. That's right. When they taste your cooking, they'll be so taken with it that they're unable to speak. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Noodles. He's actually cheering you on, which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching makes you totally forget what you're doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. How many spoonfuls of gravy would it take to fill the traditional... Oh no! Oh no! You were stranded on a desert island with only one dessert cookbook. What do you take? What a fuck no! You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind. What does it have to do with crafting spectacular fried chicken and delicate baked biscuits? Woof woof. You're really struggling to keep up! At the next station over, Ashley has already begun plating elements on her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough in a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Yikes. Oh no, I knew it. I knew it was going to be Clank. I know you love nothing more than seeing oh, okay, never mind. I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. You might not have any hands, but Noodles does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. There is an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand in the mixer to rescue your bread dough before it gets overmixed. Noodles, no! Oh no, your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. I saw an episode of Cutthroat Kitchen where this one chef cut off a whole like fucking part of her finger. It was nasty. Anyway, he's shaking his head in shame. You're such a disappointment, Noodles. I hate you. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. The battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. It simply can't go on. That's too bad. Here I am with a completed dish, ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Noodles' injury. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared? Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skip straight to dessert. Oh no, I fucking hate her. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was gonna ask Noodles to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring the creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. I hate this. He puts the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. That was so stressful, and you lose anyway. I need to stop for a second to breathe. Oh my god. Inside you find a delicate fried cheese croquette, atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry gelée. I think that's how you say it. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger in the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you. Heh. As he places a sauce-covered finger to his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. You internalize the rage that you feel. As always, your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash. What is this fucking game? And they fall off your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester. Perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater the wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. God damn it. I know you're hurting right now, physically. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. I swear. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well then, think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you, enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated, and modest. Well, handsome for sure. I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. How fucking old are you? Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved that I'm gonna amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I have. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him. A burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure, it's honest, it's something that a humble man with a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Pop, pop! Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's the spork monster! Borko! It is I! I know I said I wouldn't be back, but after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you don't really want to see me anymore, but I just wanted to say I was wrong to attack you. Hey! Are we going to be best friends now? I apologize. I know what it's like having to always look over your shoulder. You don't even have a shoulder. Monster problems, am I right? Anyway, thanks, Borko. Thanks, Borko. I'm glad there are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of night can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode. To be fair, I went on defense mode first. I remember, because it hurt. I know you're strong. And cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to this school. I wasn't always a spork monster, you see. I don't believe it. You were a human once? Well, no, I was a golden retriever, but I was still a student until one day some mean kid with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me and I was forever transformed. A magic spellbook? Precisely. I had procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef, and you shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear, I will be there. Oh, good. I feel it lifted up from my failure earlier this episode. I feel like we've turned it around. We're okay, we're at equilibrium now. It sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Noodles, together, I'm sure we can defeat them. Hey, teammates! Well, we're at time, so I guess whatever comes next, Hopefully it's not all bad, and also, what's up with my hand? Catch you later. Bye!